Hey
Hey
guys!
guys.
Welcome to Drama Docket, episode 2, season 5, Hot Girl
Woo!
Summer.
We don't it's not a hot girl summer today, but we are in the zone of hot girl summer. So no
Yes,
matter what the weather or conditions are, we are in hot girl summer.
yes, we're in that mode, that mindset, and we are going to have one of those. So,
Yeah, we have to. It's just what's going to happen. So, we
yeah,
have so many things planned for you guys and ourselves for the best hot girl summer.
yes.
We
So,
should
with
get right
that,
into it.
absolutely, Michael.
Okay, Jenna, you ready? You want me to go first?
Hey, I'm ready.
Go.
I'm gonna tell you my cold and prickly because
Please, please.
it
I'll tell you
occurred
mine too.
today.
Okay.
As you know, today was Super Cash Day at Old
Yes.
Navy. So me and
Uh-huh.
Casey were
You
all
had your
about that. Every
plan.
Super Cash Day, we go shopping.
And you had your whole plan
Um,
with all of your like moving
my
around
with the
money, so it
money,
wasn't. Yeah,
yes, yes, guys. I like had to like really move some stuff around. I was like very prepared.
she was
So
being
my
very
whole
prepared,
plan
fiscally
was
responsible.
like, yes, I had a $40 gift card from like to Old Navy, and then I
Uh-huh.
had a gift card, like a Visa gift card. So I
Hmm.
only took those two things and like my driver's license shopping today because I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to use my debit card. I'm not going to bring it. I don't need
Right.
cash. I'm not going to bring it.
Yeah.
So I get up to the register, they go through everything. I hand them the gift card and I go to swipe. Oh, we don't take those.
You're joking.
I said, what
Wait,
do you mean?
They don't take the Visa gift card?
No.
They have
So,
to. You're
no.
kidding.
So it gets better because I had them bag it in my like, because I brought it like a TJ Maxx or like a Marshall's bag because
Yeah.
the paper bags always break on me and it was raining today. So I knew it'd get soggy and it'd break.
Yeah.
So all my stuff's in the bag. And
Hmm.
I was like, well, you're gonna have to like I can't. I literally have no other way to pay for it. They're like, well, but then we can try it. So now there's like a line behind me.
Oh
And I'm
my
like, okay.
God.
So I swipe the card and it like I know this happens because I've worked in customer service and in retail before. So like I
Mhm.
get that this stuff happens. But I could also like I also know from experience that there is a workaround, but I could
Okay.
tell by the employee that
They weren't gonna do that.
she didn't know. Like
Oh, she didn't know. Okay.
she was not a higher level employee and she did not seem like she loved her job. So I knew that there was going to be no extra mile there.
Yeah.
Um, so
That's a,
I had to be like, yeah, you're gonna have to cancel the order. And she's like, so like just dump the bag. And I was like, yeah, like I just told you I literally like this is all I have. Like literally
yeah.
have no other
So
options.
interesting. Can I ask what the workaround is, if you can share this
So
on the
there's a way where
podcast?
if you manually type in the gift card,
Uh-huh.
that's what makes it
Uh,
go through.
oh, then you can manually enter in those details.
Yeah. But you need
Interesting.
like a
Oh,
manager override. Yeah.
okay. Damn. That's so
Um,
weird that they wouldn't take a Visa. Isn't the whole part of the point? I think the point of a Visa gift card is because then it can be universal because it's like essentially a debit card. It's not like a
you
regular gift
think?
card. It's so weird that places don't take
Yeah,
it. So like Old Navy just doesn't take it. They don't
I
want to.
guess.
That's
Like
fucked.
I was just like, and but like how embarrassing. Because then like I have to
How
get my
embarrassing.
bag back
Oh
and they
yeah,
like
that
and
part
they
of
like
it.
dump it out like super obnoxiously, like
Oh, of course, of course.
yeah. But so then I was like sitting there and I was like, well, I still have this like Old Navy gift card. Like, and now I'm like pissed and embarrassed. I'm like, I'm not leaving here fucking empty-handed. Like, I just
Yeah,
absolutely refuse. So
yeah.
I had tried on, actually, it's this jacket.
Oh,
I
okay,
bought said
cute.
jacket and you guys can't see it, but I got these like super sweet sweatpants on right now. Um,
Love.
the reason why I love these sweatpants and everyone makes fun of me, so I'm like really spilling some secrets here about to
Some
like
insider
blow
tea.
myself in.
Yeah.
They have the like cinch at the bottom,
Uh-huh.
and I like them because of the cinch, because if my house gets too hot,
Or yeah,
I can
anytime
just
you
pull them up and they become shorts.
right. Yes, I remember you had another pair. You had another pair of
I
these
had
or
a great
something.
pair, and
You
now
had
I
a great
have a
pair.
beautiful like neon-y purple pair
Oh,
that was on
amazing.
clearance. So I got the jacket and the pants, and I still have money on that gift card. But it was just
Amazing.
like the whole point of it. And then I had to like go wait in line. Oh, and the worst part of it all, as you can
Uh-huh.
hear, like allergies are bothering me, voice hurts. Like,
Yeah.
so by the time after trying on all these clothes, because I tried everything on,
Yeah.
um,
You were hot and
I
bothered too.
I was hot and bothered and like my voice was hurting and I needed a drink. So like as soon as she rung up my water, I like opened it and started drinking it. And then I'm like, I have no way to pay for my water.
And you can't use the gift card for the water. That's so rude.
No.
That's so fucked.
So Casey's like, just give me the water, I'll pay for it. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you.
Thank
Like,
God. God bless Casey.
yeah.
Oh my
So that's my
God, what
cold
a
and
day for
prickly. But
you.
warm and
Oh
fuzzy
my,
wise, I got to spend the day with my niece and love
that's
her.
amazing.
She's the best.
She's the
Can't get
cutest
enough
thing
of
in the
her.
world. Yeah. Oh my God. That's awful because not only is it like obviously the embarrassment of literally having to because you hold up a line and even if it goes through you've held up a line and obviously we hate that like we hate to be an inconvenience and because we're like overly aware and I'd argue like we're actually normally aware but for most of the population
I
of the world
agree.
we are overly aware and not oblivious so like other people would just be like oh no worries I have to figure this out us are like oh my God I'm holding up the line I'd hate to be the first people behind me because I'm holding you up like and there we're thinking that but no one else is and then also you can't get the clothes you just tried on where you went through this feat of,
Yeah.
exhaustion. And I will say, I think this is one of my thoughts and feelings on the whole Old Navy situation. Because I have been to an Old Navy recently a couple times. I think they turn the heat up in the area where their like changing rooms are. Because I was in there and I'm like, I've tried on two things and I'm like having a heat stroke. Like, what the is happening here? Like, are you serious? Like, this can't be like
Yeah.
and I do think other places as well because it's just also not a fun experience to try on clothes for the most part. But like I think Old Navy turns the heat up because they want you to like have a bad experience. And I think Aritzia, I don't know if you've heard, they get a bad rap because they have like communal mirrors. So you can't try clothes on in your dressing room. You can, but you'd have to if you want to see, you have to go out to
Oh,
communal
fuck
like
that.
right? Exactly. I'm not trying on clothes. Fuck that. I don't
Yeah,
I'm not buying. And
no.
also it's like $75 for a shirt. So I'm clearly not going there to shop.
Yeah.
But like so like they and it's just awful there. I do not think that Old Navy should get away with not, their mistreatment of people in their changing rooms. Everyone is trying to screw us over, not just for
I agree.
everyone.
And I
Everyone. And
was
I
like,
will
this
still
is
shop
not
there.
cool.
It's
But
not
I
cool, but
was
also
like,
you do just get the super cash, so
we do get the super cash. And so, what makes me
yeah.
mad is because I wasn't able to like spend today.
Yeah.
I won't have super cash for the next super cash day.
That's completely
So
effed.
I'll be like starting over, which is fine.
But
It
it's
just means
rude.
that exactly. Like
It's
it's
just
just
it ruins your
but like
experience.
honestly what my plan is that this month I get an extra paycheck. I
Yeah.
am probably gonna have to go on my lunch break on Friday, the day I get
Yeah.
paid, and just get me a couple of the treats that I tried on today
Yeah.
because it's not fair to like
1000%.
fall in love with something and then
Not be able to get it.
yeah.
I
So
totally agree with you. I also had an it's not this week, so it can't be my cold and prickly, but I will tell you it just to commiserate with you. I went to there and I don't like to open up new credit cards because I'm in an era of like, I am like paying off my credit card debt. I have no more, like, I'm basically all paid off. And I'm like, I'm going to be so fiscally responsible. But I went to Old Navy and had a really great deal. And I want to start doing super cash when I moved to New York
yeah.
in a week. And so I was like, I want to get my journey started. And so, but then they're like, oh, you can get a bonus if you open a credit card with us. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm in a good spot with everything. I could open it up and I will use that to pay this. And then I'll pay it off regularly because I'm going to come here and get my super cash. It'll all work out in the right way and pay it off and it'll be fine. And then like she's like, oh, we'll just check. We just have to do a quick one here. But usually most people get approved. And I said, oh, easy money. Who doesn't get approved immediately though? And I don't, and I'd like to tell everyone my credit score is over 740. So like, I don't, it wasn't, I was like, I wanted to turn around to the rest of
Damn.
people and be like, this isn't an issue. Like, I don't have a bad credit score. And they're like, oh, well, we'll send you like an email because they just have to take an extra time to like review it, is what the screen is telling me. So like, they'll like in a week send you something. I never got anything. So clearly Old Navy just doesn't want me to have it stop there. They just want to tell me to fuck
Yeah.
off. And I'm like, I'm trying to spend money and you won't let me spend money.
Yeah,
It
I
was
mean that's
so
how I felt today. I'm trying to give you money. Like you lost $100 sale.
luckily you only got $40. You didn't even get
You
$40.
didn't
You
even
only
get
got
40 bucks. Like,
you did nothing from me today. So and yeah, so Old Navy is embarrassing. Honestly, shopping is so embarrassing, but I won't stop. So
exactly, yeah.
last year. But I'll get so my actual cold and prickly is so we're nearing the end of us, me living in California, which also means that like Josh and Josh, Kevin, and I are no longer live together soon. And today is actually the last day that he is moving out today. I think he's in the midst of moving out right this exact moment, which is really sad. Like I enjoy Josh greatly. He is the sweetest little angel. And I have just gotten so used to living with him that not
Yeah.
having him there. Like I literally was telling him, I was like, "Are you sure you don't want to move with us?" Like, that's
Yeah,
why I'm
like come
so.
on.
For a number of reasons, I encourage Jenna to live with me because I like at this point I feel like I need a roommate. But I'm also
Yeah.
like the Kevin and I want to live with each other alone, so it'll be fine. And
It's okay.
it's just
I'll be
like
there all the
you'll
time.
be there all the time, so it's fine. Like your whole family will be there the whole time, so it'll never be like we're alone. But it's just like I've never not lived with someone, and this is the first time living with someone. And I've told Jenna this. It's like this is the first time living with someone. I'm actually friends with them, and Jenna always thought it was so weird that before now I wasn't friends with roommates.
So weird. But
I know,
like honestly,
but
with my track record,
I
who
was
am I
gonna
to
say,
judge?
I was gonna,
So
I know. Honestly, but you had really good intentions. Like it started well and it just went to shit. But I think I just never let mine get to that place. Also, especially once I knew about Jenna's situations, I was like, yeah, I'm not
absolutely
giving him an
not.
orange. And also, like, I've had terrible experiences. Like, I remember distinctly, I was having breakfast with your parents. It was one of the first times I was meeting you. And like you meeting your parents, and I was like, we were having breakfast, and one of my roommates was harassing me about the toilet being clogged, and like had been harassing me since 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, this is not the impression I want Jenna's parents to have of me. At 8 o'clock in the morning at this, what was the place that we'd always go for that
I know
breakfast?
it. I know
You know exactly. It's like the
Percy's.
chicken one, Percy's. Shout out to Percy's, but like it was so bad. I was like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. So like this is so back to Josh. I'm really sad he's moving out. I will barely see him. Um, so it's really sad, but it's okay. We had a great. So the flip side of the warm and fuzzy is the exact. It's like the same. I got to spend time with him, Issa, his sister, and his nephews, and they were lovely, and it was an amazing day. I don't go to I don't like outdoor things too much because allergies are killing us currently. But I was like, no, I'll brave it for the kids. So I braved it, and they had soccer games, and it was so fun and they're just so into it and they have such a great time. The kids are so cute because they're so hardy. Like I know adults when they play soccer, like it goes hard. So obviously, like if someone gets kicked in the face with a ball, like someone's an adult person kicking a ball, you get hurt. Like these kids get smacked around, they get right back up
Yeah,
giggling, and I go, this is like the joy of it. Like they like don't
they
care, and like even
bounce.
they bounce. Literally, I will tell you, like one of Josh's nephews during his game literally got smacked to the ground, bounced right back up. I said I would be on the ground for about 45 minutes. I wouldn't get back up. I said sorry, not for me. But they had the best time. It was so cute. We then went to go get, and they had the best time with Zelda. Because they love Zelda. They call her Miguel. Obsessed. They just love her,
Love
and like,
that.
and they're so gentle with her. Like they'll go up to her and they're like, they just like, I love you, Zelda. I love you, Zelda. And it's just like, and you can tell Zelda loves it because she's like, I love attention. Like, and they're just so sweet and gentle with her. And they like want to play. So it's so fun because like we're watching one of the kids is soccer game and Zelda and the other brother were sitting next to each other watching the ball. And like Zelda's watching it. She's like, ooh, I want to just ball. And Alton's just like sitting there with her, like having the best time. He's like, I just love you, Zelda. And I'm like, this is so adorable. So that was the best part. Like, and I honestly, it was a change up because yesterday, like, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to like go to the gym, do one of my last Zumba classes. And then they like offered it. And I said, say less, I want to go.
Yeah.
It was great. So overall, a very interesting day, a good day, but kind of sad. It's getting more and more sad because all the people are telling me goodbye, but it's getting more and more exciting because then I get to see Jenna. So it's like,
Yes.
it's a balance, but it's more good than bad.
Our life always hit us with balance.
Exactly. It's like we just can't not. And it's like, why now does everyone want to show me like affection? So if you're listening and you're from where I currently live, why? No. Like so many people have started crying, and I said, stop. We're not
Yeah,
crying
let's
here.
not.
Like I can't like cry at a different time. I can't do it now. Give me a month. But
Well, what do you say we get into the main case on the docket today?
we must get into the main case. Jen and I are
What's
very
on the
excited.
docket, Michael?
The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion has started, and so we must discuss part one.
Yes. Um, First impression, right off the bat, gun to the head, first thoughts.
It's Erica's reunion. That's my first thought. It's like the best. She is the first part of the whole reunion. Like it is her. She is funny. She is the emotional core. She is the voice of reason. She's the shady queen. She's the best.
I could not agree more. And like, I also feel like nobody else is talking.
No,
Like
literally, it's only been, and they don't have Tilly there, which is my other big issue. So my greatest point
that,
is it's
yeah.
Erica. So the other negative, the huge negative, no Jennifer Tilly, which why? She is our show along with
Because honestly,
Erica.
quite literally, we just want a TV show with Tilly and Erica. That's it. Like that would
I
make
watch
us
it every
very,
day.
very happy.
Like the show Fashion Police. Did you ever hear of that show, Fashion
I
Police?
was
They should
obsessed.
right. They should have them to be that show because
Yes.
they're the best and they are fashion. You can throw Dorit in there as a special guest once in
Yeah,
a
they could
while.
have guests.
They could have guests. Exactly. Like have her, never have Kyle. That's our other thing. Hey Kyle.
Yeah,
But like overall, honestly, it was really good. It was
I
it
agree.
was it was very
Considering
good.
the season that we went through and how it
And
wasn't always really good.
and we
Um,
love Beverly Hills. And I think
we
Jen and I have
do
said this
so
on and
such
off
a
camera.
deep, deep love.
It's like historical. It's like history for us.
Yes.
It is the reason Jen and I are like what blossomed our friendship. Like it is the core of our friendship. So it's like, why can they not stick to the nature? Like, remember why you started? Because of Jen and I. No,
Yes.
know your purpose. Like you keep it's what started our friendship. You have to be on top of it. Like, not that we've blossomed beyond that, obviously, but like, get back to your shit, guys. Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous, but it was very good. It brings me hope. I kind of love an activated Bose. Like
Me
she
too.
is like when she was mad at Amanda, I kind of love that. And actually, speaking of the Bose versus Amanda, I want your thoughts on that. So, what do you think of what Amanda alleged that Bose said versus the actual like what we got to see?
So I think the thing with Amanda is she hears what she wants to hear. She hears, you're talking, you're saying something, and it's going
Hmm.
through this year and it's getting processed in a certain way that when
Yes.
it gets filed away, it's not the exact way it was said. I think she
Yes.
is very, as much as she might not want to admit it, I
Hmm.
think people do attack her in her business often. I think
Yeah.
she isn't always surrounded by people that know and love and support her because I
Yes.
feel like she is very like just thinking of that thought like she's immediate on the defense like nope, you're trying to say this, you're trying to say this, when that wasn't
Right.
what Bose was saying like at
Exactly.
all.
Exactly. Thank you. And also, like, for someone to say, like, I'm never on the defense, it's so weird to be in this group and have to be on the defense. She's always on the defense. So, like, her natural instinct is to be on the defense. And if you weren't naturally on the defense all the time and everyone knows who you are and everyone loves you and everyone enjoys your courses and you have this great refund rate or whatever, like all these things, like, then why do you have to automatically be on the And it wasn't like it developed. She was almost like basically immediately as they started talking about her business, she was on the defense and she was like cagey about talking about her business.
Yes,
So
and the
like,
thing was is like she wouldn't talk about anything other than her business. So it was
yeah,
like, if you talk about something else, then we won't even have to talk about your business, and then you won't have
yeah,
to be defensive, and we can actually build a relationship. But
exactly. But
that's
she
all
won't.
you want to talk about.
Well, because she came as we have agreed, she came on the show to promote herself, which honestly, not first glance an unfair thing. That is kind of what this whole thing is about. But at the end of the day, you're also supposed to be a part of the group. As Erica said very distinctly, you lead with your heart and soul, and then you lead with your Birkin bag and your Chanel bag and your all of this. Like, but you lead with being wanting to be friends. That's what works with housewives.
Yes.
And Erica gets that. And I fear so few of the housewives on this season, and that's why I don't think it works that they have forgotten that that is the core of it, that we are supposed to be friends. That is
Yeah.
why, even though Miami is on pause, Miami is a great show because they are friends. They hate each other, but they love each other too, and they're great friends. That's why Salt Lake City works. And when
Yep.
it doesn't work, it's because they're not acting like friends. They're not acting in accordance with that. That's when they have the most issues, and is when they go from friendship to trying to destroy each other because of the fame
Exactly.
or whatever. And that's what's happened to Beverly Hills. And also, I've heard a take that like Beverly Hills has gotten complacent because they're top dog, even though they had a relatively lackluster season. I would say it was hard because I argue that seasons like 13 and 14, 13 mostly, were not as good as 15, but 15 was boring. It wasn't bad, but
Yeah, I agree.
it wasn't good either. So it was hard. Like it was better than some seasons,
Yep.
especially seasons with Crystal. And I get a lot. That's probably a hot take that I have. We hate Crystal, so I don't
Not a
care. Like
fan.
I really appreciate that she's not on there. But like I think it wasn't bad, but it was just like not great. And then you're comparing it to Real Houses of Rhode Island, which is off the wall. You're comparing it to Atlanta, which is actually pretty good. You're comparing it to at the time because it was right around the time Salt Lake City was nearing its end. Like you're comparing it to Salt Lake City,
Yeah.
and it's like this is not good anymore. And I think because they don't feel like they have to work for it anymore. I mean, Dorit works for her job. Like Dorit is, bringing it, and even though she pisses me off a little bit, she is actually working for her job. Everyone else doesn't really.
They're just
And
chilling.
they're just chilling. And even my girl Erica, like I do think Erica has gotten to a place of like, because if I believe, Lisa Rinna's book, I don't think Erica really wants to do the show anymore. I think I love her on the show. I never want her to leave, but I think she's at a place in her life she wants to be done with this, and I
Yeah.
understand that. I get it. It's I mean, it's overwhelming every single day for 6 years to have to deal with $25 million looming over your head because you have no way to
Yeah.
pay that. That's not something she can pay. She's done if they are like, yep, you have to pay. Well, then as she explained, there's multiple things she can try to do, but like she doesn't really have control. She has to figure one of those things out. But
Yeah.
it's just and like that's a lot to deal with. And then when someone's trying to argue with you about not being a good friend, you go, I'm not a good friend. My life is fucked. I don't care if I'm not
Yeah,
a
like
good
I
friend
don't
to you.
have the
Like
energy to put into that right now.
and
Like,
and you don't care. And then Dorit doesn't seem that's my biggest takeaway is I feel like and Erica said this well, she's very self-involved right now. And she kind of always has been, but she's very self-involved. And her stuff is bad. But you're going through a tumultuous divorce. You've always kind of had alleged money issues. Erica is fighting to make sure she doesn't live on the street. And like
yeah.
and like that's sad. And I love Erica, but like she is actually dealing with something. You're dealing with a terrible husband, and he's always been terrible. And like you're dealing with a terrible divorce, and that is awful. And I feel for you, Dorit, but you're trying to compare two things, and it's like I get Erica doesn't share with you, but Erica has clearly shared with you for 6 years what she's been going through. And if we want to throw back history, when all this came out and that article came out and everyone turned on her, who turned on her as well? Dorit did. So if I were Erica, I'd say, you didn't give me any benefit of the doubt until I begged you to be more of a friend. Now you
Yeah.
want me to be a blind, loyal friend to you, but you didn't give that to me. When I was going through my hard shit, didn't get shit from anyone. I actually got shit from everyone, and no matter what I did, it was wrong. But
Hmm.
I'm not giving you as much shit because I'm trying to give you the grace you did not give me, and now you don't want to get now we're done. We're not friends anymore. You have to roll your fucking eyes at me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be mad. I'd be over it too. I'd be like, I'm not dealing with you on camera. She shouldn't. She should deal with her off camera.
So,
Sorry.
question.
Please. I've been on a
Um,
rant there.
we're on we're thinking of all the girls here, and I want to know what you felt for the energy of each cast member. Like th throughout it, like
Okay.
how do you think like yeah,
Like the energy,
like that they came into it with. So like for instance, like I
okay.
think Kyle
Okay.
came in with
Yeah.
it like I'm gonna be fake. I'm gonna put my best face forward. I'm gonna smile
Yes.
with my little collar. And oh, I hope
Mhm.
I think we would be amazing if we came to a resolution today. Like
Yeah. Fake
that's
as
how I
shit.
feel about her.
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. I agree. So now I get you. Um, I agree with the Kyle part because I think she totally came in there because she can say, "Look, I tried to come in. I had the most pure intentions. I was so positive, and Dorit doesn't want to make it better." That's what she's gonna try to say. She's gonna say, "I came into it wanting to fix everything, even though I'm a fucking bitch." And so, like, fake.
Yeah.
Erica came into it. I honestly argue the most real. I think Dorit and Erica, because
Yeah,
I don't. Not to be harsh, no one else has really anything to play into
I
the
agree.
main arguments of it. So they are like a different level of energy. But like Erica brought the most real energy. Dorit's pretty close too, but Erica brought the most real because essentially she's like, we're not getting anywhere here because she knows reunion. Like I know reunions are supposed to be where you get to resolution, but that's not what's going to
That's not
happen, and
happening
she
here.
knows that. She knows that for certain that that's not what's going to happen. She knows that only this will get worked out on off camera, and it won't get worked out this way because that's not the environment. As much as everyone wants to claim it's the environment, it is not the
It's not.
environment. It's
Not
the
for
environment to
real
say you're going to get to
deep
a,
friendships.
and they're real deep friendships with real deep issues. So like this isn't going to be, even a 12-hour day is not going to be it because you can't just
No.
focus on each other for 12 hours. Like you're dealing with everyone's issues. I feel like Amanda came in with the energy of either knowing she was not going to be asked back and therefore was likely going to quit. So she was just going to kind of continue to be her, you know, fake. She has a level of fake that is very unique to me because I think she is being genuine, but she is putting on a facade. And so it's like, I think that is genuinely how she's being. She isn't like not faking being this fake. She is genuine in that fakeness, which is, I don't know how to say that
I
better,
I
but
get
you
what you
get it?
mean though.
But she's
Yeah.
genuinely being, but she puts up this facade like this is who she's being, and so I'm going to be this way because that's when you're a cult leader, you have to be that way. You can't be your real self. So
And
she's
she
like,
is.
she's a cult leader, and that's fine. She has merch that says she's a cult leader, so like
Yeah.
she can't be offended when we call her a cult leader and that she's a part of a cult and she's created a cult. That's just what's happened, and that's okay. So I think she brought in the energy of she doesn't care. I think Sutton, even though she has the tagline of main character energy, brought in no energy whatsoever and is going to be Kyle's lapdog.
I literally wanted to be like, son, are your eyes even open? Like, are you still breathing over there? Because I haven't heard a
Yeah, heard
bleep from you.
nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
And then Bose, I think Bose always brings a very level-headed energy. She's like,
I agree.
I'm gonna see what comes into this. I'm still relatively new, but I'm gonna bring a good, like, let's figure it out, maybe if we can. But she also knows that she's not central to a feud. She has Amanda thing, but she knows that's not the central thing that's going on.
Yeah.
She knows where her place is, which I think is helpful because she knows I don't need to bring because I think sometimes housewives, knowing they are not the main feud, bring energy that's not necessary. They're like, let
I
me be
agree.
outrageous because I've had a
Yep.
boring season. I don't want you should be either outrageous during the season and now, not just now. So be one or the other. Either be completely lackluster and stay that way, or be, crazy off the walls the whole time. And then Rachel, I think also brought a very level-headed thing because she knows that she's a star. So she like doesn't have she's like, I'm a star, but like I honestly am on writing this season as being the star neutral person in the group. And so I don't have to bring anything. I can just be giving an opinion and being
Yeah, it
honest
can
and
just be
forthright.
me.
I can just be me. And honestly, that's what got me hired on the show. So I can be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I know that honestly gets her hate because we comment on that video. People don't see a decent amount of people don't like her. And I'm like, why?
Like,
Like
what has
I,
she
I
done? Like,
and I think this is also not the fair season to judge her off of. If she had, if you brought, I think if she had been brought in, like, honestly, like season 5 or 6, I think that would have been a better season to get a sense of who she was as like
yeah.
a cast member. Because so many people, I think there's very extremes. They either love her and think she should be the leader of the show, or they think she is boring and brings absolutely nothing onto the show. And it's like, well, she doesn't have a feud, so I guess that's fair. She doesn't. She talks at group things, but she's new to this group, and with the fights that are going
Yeah.
on are deep friendship fights. It'd be like if we were a part of a show and you and I fought, and the new person comes onto the show who's nice and neutral, but wants to give an opinion on our place, like a full
Yeah.
opinion based on nothing. And she gives an opinion when she's asked, but she's like, I think it's this based
She
on when
knows her
I.
place.
She
Like,
knows her
she's not,
place, and I love that about her. Her and Bose know
yeah.
their place well, and they understand I can contribute. I'm friends with these people. I'm pretty neutral, but like I don't like I'm not gonna get involved because like I like them both. I love them both. I care for them, and I'm
And
not
I
gonna
will
get
say,
involved in
like,
a messy situation.
because they like talked about it at the reunion, like, I was also surprised. Like, she gave more like vulnerability than I thought she was going to.
Oh, totally. I assumed she would give none.
Yeah. So like I feel like she's
Yeah.
getting a bad rap for that because she did like it's not like we didn't learn anything about her. Like
Right.
we actually did. Like her and her kids like melted my heart every time. Like she has raised two very
Hmm.
good boys. Like,
Yes.
like it was we got to see that side of her. And so I don't think she's getting
Hmm.
enough credit for like what she actually brought to the show as a new person.
I agree because she brought a very good, solid, neutral energy, which I think is very much what this season needed as kind of a reset because we're going to have to move forward and figure out things. And she's going to have to kind of be the person to do that.
Yeah.
So, but I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What was the biggest standout moment for you? Like
For
of this
me,
reunion? For you, yeah.
I definitely have one. For me, it was when Erica asked Dorit about the Chanel makeup thing.
Oh, yes.
And Dorit's reaction when she was like, when she rolled her eyes, like that was my
Hmm.
standout moment because I was like, that was so unnecessary. Like, and I
Yeah.
loved that Erica when they were like, oh, and Erica's like, I'm just matching the energy. Like,
Yeah.
listen, that's where I'm at. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
No.
yeah,
My favorite, honestly, my standout moment was when Erica was trying to explain to Amanda that the way that Amanda talks about and to her husband is gonna bite her in the ass. And she was trying to say, hey, seems fine now. He is seemingly okay with how you talk to him now, but resentment builds up. You put this as the base of your marriage. You want to stay married forever, right? I like that she's like, you want to stay married forever. I know what it's like to be spoken down to for years and years, and it seems to become normal until you realize no, this is not how I should be treated. And it's
yeah,
like, and so I want, but Amanda's never receptive because Amanda is literally always on the defense. So she doesn't care.
yep.
She's like, you're just saying this. So I'm not taking this. Like, she just assumes, even though Erica's like, I'm trying to be nice. And I love that Erica goes, I'm stopping talking. I can't do this.
Yeah,
Like,
like I give up.
I
Which
give up.
like
I
we
tried
have
to
that's
get,
the remember Sutton also had that experience with Amanda, like at
oh,
that pool where she and like Sutton, we
yes.
don't always agree with everything, Sutton, but Sutton was like, I can't with you. Like I'm getting nowhere. Like I'm talking to a wall basically.
Literally, and I agree. Like you're like, I'm not getting anywhere with her. And I think that's the thing. That's why Amanda is the problem, in my opinion, of this season. Because I agree, other people are not putting in 100% into the season. But the problem with her is you can't engage with her. Again, like they try to
No.
give her good advice, she shuts up. They try to, honestly bring up an issue and try to have like try to have, an issue to maybe get some resolution. She just shuts down and plays victim. And I like that how so my main standout point is like that whole scenario with Amanda and Erica. But my other one is when they try to ask Rachel about like the situation. Like you said she was strong, but she's a victim. Like, what's that about? And I like her explanation of it. It's like you want to say I'm this strong boss person who like empowers women, but the second there becomes conflict, you can't deal with the conflict and you shut down and you play victim. And it's like you're entitled to be overwhelmed, but you can't say I'm this boss who can deal with anything and I'm so cool and
Yeah.
I'm so unbothered and then be so incredibly bothered that you then play victim. And it's like I guess maybe even playing victim sounds wrong, but like she just doesn't want to take any accountability for the thing.
She
Like
just
when
she
she
like
was talking
shuts down. Like
totally,
literally it's
totally.
like a like she goes from being like this to being like,
Exactly. And it's like stand in what you're saying. Like, I don't
yeah.
understand why you can't like stand up and be like, no, I agree. Like, that is what I'm saying. And I find this to be like, this is how I feel about this. And she tries to pretend like that's what she does. But in the moment, that's not what occurs. She like shuts down. She's like, I'm emotionally overregulated. Like, my emotions are so well regulated. But like, when I get verbally accosted, like, I've never been spoken to this way. And it's like, you've never been spoken. What are you talking?
Michael,
What?
um, how long do you think she would last at a dinner at my house?
Oh, I'd say approximately 4 seconds. I think she couldn't even walk into your house without having a conniption. She'd freak out, like
Yeah,
literally. And I will say, I know Jenna's family, and even the first time I met, like she had given me a,
they're a
we had
lot.
a, we had an 8 hour drive, and she's like, "Hey, let me tell you," and I was like, "Okay, like I'm prepared, I'm ready." And even it was a lot, but like it's because they love each other and they love each other a lot, but like they have feuds, and then like 5 hours later, it's fine. It's sometimes even shorter. But like literally, like Jenna, like Jenna's brother and Jenna's dad were feuding. They weren't speaking to each other. Her brother had a huge dramatic moment. Not 20 minutes later, everything was it was a-okay in one regard. And by the week later, it's been fine. Like
That's the
they
thing.
get
Like that shit happens like every
all
other
the
day.
time.
Like
Like no, like
every day,
and the
every time we see each other. Like
it's verbal. And honestly, the fact that she thought she was being verbally accosted was crazy because she would actually be verbally
yeah,
accosted by your family and like she couldn't handle it. Like, and that's the thing,
no,
they verbally accost you with because they have a very um intense sense of humor. So like even if they're not actually fighting with each other, because you guys actually do like feud, but like you get past it very quickly because you just know
yeah.
it's not that serious. But like when they like to poke fun at new people, they like to test you, see how far they can
Oh
push you.
yeah,
And I was like, whoa. But like I've gotten used to it. So I fight back now. I'm tough. I go, no,
yes,
I'm bitchy. But like she couldn't handle it. She'd walk into your
no,
house. There'd be clearly someone would be having a fight. And she would have to go start crying. She would just leave.
yeah.
And
It'd be like,
like,
we're not even talking to you. Like,
exactly. That'd be the thing too. Is like we're literally fighting with each other. What the fuck is wrong with you? They're like, well,
Yeah.
now you want to be verbally accosted. Okay, let's get you verbally accosted. Like honestly, I would love to plop her into your house and see how long she lasted. I'll put a timer on. My guess is
Right.
about. Well, your dad likes to put on like the he's normal, and then for maybe like 5 minutes, and then I think
Right.
I
Right.
because your dad's
I
like,
hope
I'm
he hears
so not
that.
dramatic. I really hope he does. I want him to hear this. I want him to listen to this back. I don't know how far I went into this, but he needs to listen to this and he needs to because he like wants to like, oh, I'm not dramatic. I don't like drama. I'm so like go with the flow. No, you're not. You're Mr.
He's one of the
Drama.
most
And
dramatic people I
he's one of
know.
the most dramatic people and gossipy people I have ever met. He is the most gossipy straight man I have ever met in my life. He actually
Yep.
retains information because he cares. And so I'm like, this whole like, oh, I didn't know. Like, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So he'd
No.
last about 5 minutes, and then like it would break. Your brother would call him and say something, or like he want to start something with you, and like
That's the thing too, guys. Like when we're all together, like one of us has to start something. Like
yeah,
we're
they're
it's
so
like an
bad.
itch, like that someone's got to scratch. Like we're sitting there, like, okay, who's gonna do it?
He's
Who's
gonna be
picking the
mean.
fight today?
Right, because sometimes it's often your brother, which I'm obsessed with, because he picks the fight and he's like, "Well, that looks stupid," or like he like just
Yeah.
said something off the cuff, and you're like, "Well, fuck you!" Like, why would you say that? It's really good. I enjoy it quite a lot. It's honestly, like I've said, it's like watching TV without having to have a TV on. It's really
It
good.
is.
Even
Um,
Kevin was like, because I tried to give Kevin a warning. I'm like, if you don't like, because he's fine with it, but I was like, just so you know, it's pretty intense. He loved it the whole time. So, but she wouldn't last
no.
a day. Like even like the yelling, like I'm so used to like because that's how I talk with my family. Like we get loud
To me, I'm like, you get loud because you're passionate, because you care.
because you care.
Like,
Exactly. You get loud because you care and you're passionate. And like honestly, I prefer you yell and scream at me versus like ignore
yeah, because
me.
I'm deaf.
And oh, also the deaf part. I can't fucking
Oh,
hear a shit. Exactly that too. But like literally, I'd rather you talk to me, even if it is aggressively. I'd literally rather you scream and holler at me because I can't hear, and because I want to communicate versus like not talking to me. I don't know what the hell's going on then.
yeah.
Like I that's just so uncomfortable. And we've dealt with that, like with friends and other things where like they'd rather just ignore you and cut you out of their life. And I'm like, just yell at me. Like honestly, I feel like we can get past whatever this is if you just yell at me.
Yeah.
Like
No, I agree.
so
You just gotta get it
yeah.
out.
Exactly. And I think she's so used to pushing it down because she has to seem like my life is perfect. I make so much more money than my husband and blah blah blah. And it's like she's like being a Stepford wife, but like flipped, kind
Yes.
of. Like
Yes.
Stepford wife, but not.
Yes.
At
Well, with that, what are your, let's give our like one big hope or prediction or something for parts two and three.
my big hope is that um,
I have one. I can go.
okay, you go first. I can't think of it.
My hope for parts two and three is that it remains the Erica show.
Okay, I'm gonna second that. My other thing too is I really want Dorit to be mean to Kyle again.
Yeah.
I want her to keep that energy because I know, because Erica has said this, they don't get to any resolution, Erica and Dorit. So I am not hopeful
Yep.
that that will occur. So my hope is that it continues to be the Erica show because she's the best, like you said. And I hope that Dorit is mean to Kyle because she deserves it.
Amazing. Love that.
Check.
Well, all right. Part one, we obviously have some messy opinions. Let's switch cases. What do you say?
Let's go right into Kate. What's our next case, Jenna?
We are talking, there has been a lot of stuff going on
Oh.
again. This time it is more positive things depending on who you are, how you feel, the way you look at it. We are going to talk about Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I feel like we thought we were done. Thought we were done talking about them. Guess not. Let me get comfortable here.
Yeah, let's get ourselves comfortable. We don't want to
Okay.
honestly like we're so annoyed by it. We don't have we have our thoughts and feelings, but we don't want to stick on to it too long. But I will just say, I've come to a place, and this is probably a really hot take, and I'm going to say it no matter what. And Jenna, I don't expect you to agree with me fully. I hate Jessie. I hate her now. I have no respect. Maybe it's less of a hate. I am so disappointed and grossed out by her and her lack of the ability to have any kind of couth or any kind of sense. She's a grown ass fucking woman and she decides to date man children. And look what happens to her. She has awful, terrible relationships. And I don't think you should be in an abusive relationship. I don't agree with anyone being abusive to you, but you can't keep picking the same man and assuming things will be different. That's insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And you shouldn't ever expect anything horrible to happen to you, but you cannot expect that people that like, if you pick a trash man who is gross, who it demeans women, who is demeaning of you, who has no respect for you, who lies to you, who, is shitty to you and would rather, you know, start a whole lie about you and ruin your life than be honest with you, why would you date him? Why would you kiss him? Why would you go to a public event for Hulu and kiss him? So that's my thoughts.
I I hate it because I want to love her.
I want
From the
to.
beginning of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, I
Yeah. She was
really
the
like
most
had a soft
normal.
spot for her.
Hmm.
Felt like she was the one that I wanted to see on Salt Lake City. Like really,
Yes.
really, really loved her.
Yeah.
But it's just like I don't know. Like again, I'm all about girl, go sow your oats. Go
Yeah.
have
Be
that
a,
roster, hit
and I'm
that
going to say
roster
this for,
hard, like
yeah,
pop
be a
off.
slut. Yeah, be a slut. I don't care. I prefer you to
But
be a slut.
same. But the people that you're doing it with, the people on your roster, I'm sorry, Marciano is icky. He did terrible things. Like, and it honestly makes you look like not a great person because you start to wonder
Hmm.
things like, was this all part of a plan? Did they plan it
Yeah.
together? Like,
Yeah.
that's the
Because
thoughts that come to your mind because they're so chummy. Like,
they're
there's no bad blood
they're
there.
so chummy, and they are so, and we know that the people on the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, they are social media people, so they know they can pull stunts and they can get a reaction. And I think a lot sometimes I'm like, so you just want a reaction for this? And it's
Yeah.
like because I saw clips of Marciano on the newest season of Vanderpump Villa, and he like Stassi's asking him like, hey, like what is this whole thing with like Jesse? Like what's going on there? Like you were just at the reunion. What is going like you were this was going on? Like last thing I heard, like you would lie. What's the case? He's like, no, I had sex with her. And it's like,
Yeah. Like,
and honestly,
I
I'm gonna start
can't.
to believe him. And I don't want to believe him. But like I personally could not be friends with Jesse. If I were like Macy, for example, and this happened and she somehow because she publicly did stuff with him at the Hulu event, I'd say, Jesse, I can't be your friend. You are like Taylor. Because that's the thing I think that pisses me off too about Jesse is Jesse is trying to be Taylor now. Jesse's
Yes.
like, oh, look, Taylor gets lots of attention for making terrible, awful decisions about her life, even though look what's happened to Taylor. She like her season of The Bachelor got canceled. She was alleged to have gotten canned from the season 5. She didn't. I'll give her the grace of like, thank God. But like she had her show paused because of her terrible decisions and her bad actions and her lack of any accountability. And Jesse wants to follow that. I'd be
It's,
done with her. I'd say we're done. I
yeah.
can't be friends with you. I'm not, like, and I
Honestly,
don't
I
like to
think
drop people.
the best thing to happen to in the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives world in like the past couple months is the fact that Taylor deleted her social media
Oh
finally.
yes, I saw that. I saw that yesterday, and I was like, whoa, weird. That's kind of weird because that's her whole thing.
It is weird. So like I mean we talked about this before where I was like I think that's what she should do. I think she really needs to just like go underground and get her life straightened out.
Yeah, but
Um
she's gonna keep
I
filming for the
hope that that's what
show.
she's doing. Exactly. And that's what like I'm confused.
Yeah, so she's clearly not.
Yeah.
But
So
I'm just like, and actually, the only other good thing that's come out of the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is Whitney. I love Whitney. I love that girl. So I love that she's still thriving. She's got, you know, her life is just like all of her life is ahead of her. And I love that for her because
she's an
clearly she
inspiration.
knows she's an inspiration. She takes a shitty situation, a weird fuck ass show and says, you know what, I'm famous, but I'm going to use it to get what I want. And look what she's
Yep.
got. She's got exactly what she's wanted. She's got a part in a movie, a lead role in a movie. She's got to be on Broadway and continues to like break records of how popular her show is. And
Yeah.
like is just the best person. So he's the only light in my life when it comes to the
I
Secret
feel
Lives
like
of
we do
Mormons.
have to mention it because
Oh, of
it was
course,
announced
please.
this week, the spinoff,
Ugh.
which we will watch because
Yeah,
if not,
it's our job.
we take reality TV seriously, so
It's
we
our
have to do our
job.
research.
Yeah.
Are we excited? Not
No,
necessarily.
no. I have no hope.
And you want
So
to know why we have that no hope? Is because the one person that we really, really do not enjoy is the person that's spinning off with the show.
but I wonder how much is she gonna? Is she like? Because when they announced the cast,
I'll
I would
tell
have
you,
expected personally. Oh, please tell me. Okay, please.
there is no way in hell. Just think about her as an individual,
Yeah,
as
true.
a
You're right. You're
person.
right. You're right.
You really think she's just gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm only on one or two episodes? Nah, that bitch is like, I'm the star.
No, 1000%. She's gonna be like, guys, hold on. I have a whole idea. Like, she is, I know, she's like, oh my gosh. She's gonna, honestly, that, you put it well. I have no faith because of her. I could have a little bit
Yeah,
more faith if she was like part time and she was like kind of in there. She was like introducing the girls because she knows some of them. But like,
yeah.
honestly, someone who should be more involved is Macy because
Macy,
Macy's
yeah,
sister is on there. And I was like, why is
exactly.
Macy not here? What the guy? Like, get Macy on here. Although Macy and her sister look identical, so I wouldn't be able to tell them apart.
They
So,
do. And I love
but
it, actually.
I do, yeah, I actually love it so much. But I'm like, oh my God, like, yeah, I just have no hope for them. But maybe it'll be great. Maybe it'll be so much better. But
Maybe.
maybe I'm gonna leave it. We'll leave it open, and we will watch
Okay,
it
so
together.
we shall.
But just so you know, everyone knows, for the record, I'm not excited, but I'll do it because this is our job, and I'm serious about TV.
Well,
Incredibly
final
serious.
thoughts. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion.
Excited. I'm
Crazy as
actually super
fuck.
excited about yeah,
Exciting, hopeful.
crazy. Yeah, I'm actually incredibly hopeful for that
We
one.
get Tilly next week. Can't
Oh,
wait. Cannot wait to
love.
see her in that custom bombing dress.
Yeah, it's
Mwah.
iconic. So good.
Obsessed.
I'm very excited. I'm incredibly pumped for her to finally be there. She better cut. They better open part two when she's walking out. I don't want
Yeah.
it. No lead time. Get her in there.
We
Um,
want Tilly. We
we
want
want
Tilly.
Tilly. We want Tilly. Yeah, forever. And then final thoughts on the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, new and old.
Um, we are, I am,
You can speak for me.
I don't even know, guys.
Exactly.
Like,
See,
I'm
that's the
just
thing.
like,
Like, see, I was
I'm
so
tired
disappointed.
of it.
I'm tired because honestly, Jen and I love a reality TV announcement. Like, we love when a new season's going to get announced or like a new show is going to get announced. We're always down for that. That is such exciting news. This week, though, when those two got and that got announced, I was like, I don't even care, and that's how sad it is because I don't
Yeah.
care.
Quick thing though, just because we
Oh
almost
yeah,
forgot to add this before
yes,
we completely sign off.
yeah.
That Bravo leak this week,
Oh
someone's
yes, the summer
fired.
house. Yeah, someone is totally fired. Yeah, we'll get into that because
We're
we have
excited to see
lots of
how
them.
that develops.
Yes, and we'll cover it with you. So because we have lots of thoughts. Jenna actually doesn't watch the show, but I gave her a rundown. So she has a solid
Yes,
idea and she might like binge it. I'd honestly say you only need to binge this season. If
that's
you were
my
gonna
plan.
like binge, yeah, just binge this season. It's basically, it's nearly done, but you can totally watch it. Skip the parts that aren't important. Um,
Perfect. That's what I'm gonna
yeah,
go do.
go
So
do
with
that.
that, everything is filed, discussed, officially in the docket. Yay!
And then, yes, exactly. And we're very excited. We'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye. Make sure you like,
Follow,
subscribe,
and we'll see you next time.
same docket.
New drama.